ankle carves. I'm gonna go ahead and start at 0. It should take about 30 minutes. So we're gonna go ahead and plantar flex the foot and ankle and draw a big circle with all of our toes in and up and out, all the way up and down, down, all the way in and up and out, all the way out, all the way down. We're gonna do that for 30 seconds one way, and then we're gonna go 30 seconds the other way, so no rush. Okay, once we get to 30 seconds, begin to switch. Full circle here, nice and controlled, nice and slow. 30% irradiation of the body. Basically that means that we're squeezing our body about 30% effort. Okay, 15 more seconds, nice and slow. Full circles with that ankle. Nice and slow, draw a big circle, find your outermost range. From here, knee carves, pull underneath and wrap your hand underneath the thigh and squeeze the hands together. Internally and externally rotate the tibia. Now we're going to keep it externally rotated and extend. Internally rotate and bend. Try to snap that forearm by flexing that knee even harder. Then out, out and up, in and down. Now we're going to stay in and up, out, out and down, in and up, out, out and down, in and up. Now this time we're going to stay in, bend the knee all the way down, turn it out, extend, turn it in, and bend. One more, out, up, in, and down. Okay? Now for the hip, we'll do a sideline hip carve. If you have a lacrosse ball, you can place that behind your knee. What we're going to do is squeeze the fist here, flex the hip, abduct the hip, internally rotate and extend the hip, draw a big circle with the knee, then draw it the other way, extend, abduct, and flex. Here we go, one more. Flexion, internal rotation to extension, all the way, knee to knee, and then extension, abduction, external rotation, all the way to flexion. We got time for one more. Flexion, abduction, internal rotation, all the way to extension, all the way to flexion, and then extension, abduction, external rotation, and flexion. Okay? So now we're going to go to posterior lower limb. So you can stand for this one, and all we're going to do is find a wall or a barrier, and we're going to bring that foot that we've been working on back and step the opposite foot forward. This front knee is bent at about 100-degree angle, and there's no knee bend in that back leg. From here, we're going to hold and breathe. Inhale for 4, exhale for 8, inhale for 4, exhale for 8. Okay, we're going to hold this for 45 seconds, and then we're going to start pressing those toes into the ground, trying to plantar flex that foot into the ground. And then after that, we're going to pull up. So from here, start pressing those toes into the ground, plantar flex, push, 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 5%, 10%, 20, 30, 40, push down, 50%, 60, and hold. Hold it here for 10 seconds, 9, 8, 7, push down, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now pull those toes up, go deeper into your stretch, hold it, 10 seconds, keep pulling those toes up toward the shin, 3 or 5 more seconds, 4, 3, 2, and from here, step forward and bend the knee. Okay, we're going to get a little bit closer, front knee's straight this time, and our back knee is bent. From here, same thing, breathe and hold. Inhale 4, exhale 8. You should feel it deep here in the soleus. Breathe and hold. Same thing, we're going to plantar flex 15 more seconds, hold here. Keep breathing. Should feel it deep within that soleus. Now from here, start plantar flexing that back foot. Push those toes into the ground, 10%, 20%, 20 to 30%, 30 to 40, 40 to 50, 50 to 60. Hold here 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. And now pull those toes toward the shin. Go deeper into your stretch. Hold it here 15 seconds. Hold it. Breathe. Try to go deeper into your stretch. Safe effort here. No pain. Hold here. 3, 2, and let's come out of that stretch. Now from here, we'll use either the wall, or if you have that block, you can use the block. If you have a wall, you're going to press that foot all the way up a wall, like that. If you have the block, you're just going to do the same thing, but place that foot up the block. Now we're getting more of our Achilles here. All the deeper tissues, we're going to hold here, breathe. Inhale and exhale. And we're going to do that same thing. We're going to start pals effort, plantar flex into the block, or you're up a wall, or you can actually use a box as well. Okay. Go ahead and start pressing down. 5%, 10%, 20, 30, 40, 50. Hold here. 60% effort. Hold. 70%. Hold. 80. Let's go to your safest and greatest effort. 10 seconds. Make sure there's no pain. Just pressing into the block. Safe effort here. And then we're going to pull away from the block. Go ahead and pull away. Try to go deeper into your dorsiflexion. Be careful here. This can be very painful. And if you have any pain, I want you to stop here. So keep going. If there's no pain, try to dorsiflex. Going deeper into dorsiflexion of the ankle. Hold here. 5 more seconds. Hold. And relax. All right, now we're going to do inversion and E-version with the block, or you can use a kettlebell. So what you would do is place a cloth over the kettlebell or the block if you're barefoot, or if you have shoes on, you don't need that. And then if you have a dowel, you can use that as support here, so you're not worrying about balance, okay? If your feet don't need the towel, you don't have to use the towel. But basically right now I'm showing you ankle inversion here, okay? The ankle's inverted. Find a passive hold that works best for you. Maybe you can create your own wedge, or if you have a kettlebell, you can use a kettlebell. For this demonstration, I'm actually going to show you how to do it with this block, okay? Now you can also do the same thing with this kettlebell, like I was showing you. All right, now we're going to hold here. Keep breathing. Okay, so we're going to hold this for 40 seconds, and then we're going to have a 20-second, or we're going to have a 25-second pals effort, and then a 15-second rails effort. Pals, I'm going to try to evert my foot into the block, and then rails, I'm going to try to go deeper into foot inversion. Okay, so again, if you don't have this block here, you can use the outside edge of that kettle top from here, press the inside of the foot into the block, 10%, 20%, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90% effort. Hold it here, 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and go back deeper into inversion of the foot. Make sure the outside of the foot is down. Hold it, 10 more seconds. Try to pull it off, try to pull it off. Deeper, deeper, and relax. Okay, now we're gonna get the outside or eversion of the foot here. The foot is everted. Again, you can do this on the outside edge or the top of that kettlebell. If this is too much on the feet, you can use a cloth. Breathe and hold. Foot is everted. Keep breathing. So we're going to hold this for about 20 more seconds, and then we're going to start trying to invert the foot into the block. Put the block is there, acting as our barrier. Go for 25 seconds. And begin. Start pressing the outside edge of that foot into the barrier. 5%, 10%, 20%, 30%. 15 more seconds, all the way to your safest, greatest effort for 10 seconds. Hold here. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now we'll try to go further into eversion. 15 seconds. Try to pull the outside edge of that foot off the block. 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Okay. And a quick ankle car, nice and easy, full circle, and all the way the other way. Okay. Now for this next one, you can use a wall for back support, or you can sit up without the wall. So if you have a wall or a box, you can place it behind you. What we're going to do is take that same foot and leg. We're going to take that same arm on the same side. We're going to hold on to the upper inner foot, okay? And then elbow will be on the outside of the knee and thigh. Our opposite arm is going to come underneath and hold on to the forearm. So we're going to see that we're set up in external tibial rotation. I want you to try to internally rotate and externally rotate, and just allow the tibia to move, okay? Try not to use your hip or your femur here. So we're going to set up into a passive hold. Bring the opposite arm underneath. Breathe and hold. We're in a passive stretch, so don't worry about squeezing anything yet. And again, if you're set up in your ill position or you don't feel good, place your back against a wall or a block or a box. So we're going to hold here in external tibial rotation. Inhale 4, exhale 8. Hold this for a full minute. And then PAL's effort, we're going to try to internally rotate. RAL's effort, we're going to try to externally rotate away from the hand, okay? So we're going to hold here for about 20 more seconds. Inhale 4, exhale 8. 10 more seconds. We'll do a 30-second PALs, 20-second RALs. From here, start pressing the inside of that foot into the hand, 10%, 20%, 20, all the way to 30, 31%, 32, all the way to 40%, nice and slow, all the way to 50, 60, 70, safest and greatest effort. Hold here 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and now try to lift away from the hand, go deeper into external tibial rotation, hold here. 20-second hold. Gonna go deeper into external tibial rotation. 5 seconds, and relax. Ooh. Okay, now we're gonna go into internal. Opposite hand is gonna hold onto the outside upper edge of the foot. And ipsilateral, or same-sided hand, is going to hold on to the contralateral forearm. From here, we're going to hold into external tibial rotation. We're going to hold this for about a minute, and then pal's effort, we're going to try to internally rotate. Ral's effort, you're going to try to pull away from the hand. Breathe and hold here. Inhale, 4, exhale, 8. More seconds. 15 seconds. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. All right, now we're going to start pressing that outside edge of that foot into the hand into the foot, 10%. 1% all the way to 10. 10% all the way to 20%. 20% all the way to 30. 30 all the way to 40. 40 to 50. Squeeze that opposite leg. 50 to 60. Whole body contracts and irradiates. Safest and greatest effort, 10 seconds. Hold here. 3, 2, 1, go. Lift away, deeper into internal tibial rotation. Hold here. 15-second hold. No pain. Make sure there's no pain. If there's pain, quit. Hold here. 3, 2, 1, and then back to your passive range. All right, and then go back to your ankle car. 1 or 2 each way. And then a quick knee car. Breathe. Okay, now we're going to do knee flexion, pals, and rals. So the reason why we have this cloth here is to wipe our forehead. But for knee flexion, what we're going to do is get to a sideline position. Use that cloth if you can for some head support, or you can use the yoga mat. We're going to hold on to the ankle here and bring our knee into a flexed position. If we'd like to, we can place that foot on top of a wall and then hold it there, or we can hold it with a towel just like this. Okay, so I'm going to use a towel. I'm going to hold here, and what I'm going to do is breathe for about a full minute in knee flexion, and then my pal's effort, I'm going to try to rip this towel away from my hands. And I'm going to hold on tight. I'm going to build that isometric contraction in my pals. Rals, I'm going to go deeper into knee flexion. Okay? So just holding here. Breathe and hold. Inhale, 4, exhale, 8. Make sure you relax here. Now, if you can't hold this passively without pain, then the pals and rals is not going to be good for you. So you can skip this one if you feel any knee pain here. Hold on with a towel. You can place the foot on the wall. You can also do this on your stomach. From here, pals effort, I want you to try to break out of this position. 10%, 20%, 30%, 40%. Try to kick the leg out. 50%, 60, 60 to 70, 70 to 80, 80 to 90. Go all the way to your safest and greatest effort. 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now I want you to flex that knee deep. Try to get the heel to the glute. You can squeeze the opposite arm and hold it 20 seconds. Try to get that knee to glute. Hold it all the way. Keep going. Heel to glute. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Alright, that quick knee car in the sideline position. Already starting to feel a lot better. All right, from here, we're going to do knee extension. So that's the reason why we have this block here and this mat. I'm going to show you 2 different ways you can set up. Okay. Option 1, you can use dowels, a wall, a barrier. What you're going to do is just set up, and you can use a chair, a bench, or a box. Okay. I think this is about 16 inches here. And what we're going to do is bend the knee slightly, arch the lower back, bring our chest up nice and forward, just like that. And then I do have another option for you. You can also do this just like this, okay? You can also do this just like this. So just try to listen to the same stretch that we do if you're in that position, okay? So from here, bend the knee, look forward, chest forward. Should feel a strong stretch underneath the hamstrings. Breathe and hold. You feel it behind the knee, bend the knee even more. Should not feel anything behind the knee. Look forward, arch the lower back, chest forward. Breathe and hold. We're going to hold this for about 60 seconds. From here, we should feel a good stretch where we should feel it underneath the hamstrings, not the knee. Breathe and hold. Inhale 4, exhale 8. Our pals effort, we're going to try to push down, try to flex the knee in, so flex the heel, creating that isometric contraction in the hamstring. That'll be our pals effort. We'll build all the way up to 100% effort. And then our rails effort, we're going to go the opposite way. So from here, begin to contract by pressing that heel into the box, contract that hamstring 5%, 10%, 10 to 20%, 20 all the way to 30, 30 all the way to 50%, 50 to 60, and then 60 all the way to your safest and greatest effort for 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rails effort, trying to lift off, extend the knee, shorten that quad, shorten that hip, hold it 20 seconds, extend that knee all the way up, all the way. Try to keep that chest forward though, and relax. There's your knee extension. But guess what? I did it on the opposite side. I didn't even do it on the right side. So I'm actually going to do it on both sides. Let's go ahead and get both sides here. I'm going to get that other side. You can get the other side too. Might as well, right? All right, here we go. Breathe and hold. Inhale 4, exhale 8. So turn that unilateral training to some bilateral training. It's not a bad thing. That way we can get both hamstrings at least. 60-second hold. Inhale 4, exhale 8. After this we have some 90-90 to finish us off. Keep breathing here. 20 more seconds. Should feel all the tissue stretching here in the hamstring. Chest forward, arch the lower back. Pals effort, trying to bend the knee into the ground here. Heel, start contracting 5%, 10%, 10 to 20%, 20 to 30%, 30 to 40, 40 to 50, 50 to 60, 60 to 70, all the way to your safest and greatest effort for 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and pull away. Don't move anything else but the hip and knee. Extend the knee. Chest is high. 20 seconds. All the way up. Get it up. Internally rotate it and slowly bring it down. Good. All right, and that finishes our knee flexion and extension. So we're all set with all the equipment. We used it all at least once. Now we're going to do some 90-90. Good thing is you don't need all of this equipment. So we're going to focus on hip internal rotation of that same leg we've been working on. So what we're going to do is twist toward that back side in 90-90. First set up, if you have a line here, front foot is lined up with the knee, shin, and ankle. Knees are making a 90-degree angle, hips, femurs make a 90-degree angle as well, and the hips are up in line with the knees. We're going to face forward, then we're going to turn, twist, lean back. Should feel a good stretch in this tissue here for hip internal rotation. Breathe and hold. Inhale 4, exhale 8. You can hold it for about 30 more seconds. If you start to cramp up, just try to wiggle out of it and come back in. Breathe and hold. If you can't hold this without pain, then I don't recommend going forward. I would also not do this one if you feel any pain. You should never feel any pain during any movements. If you do, you want to stick away from those movements. Or you want to stay underneath the pain threshold, but that's something you and your trainer need to discuss. From here, pals effort, we're going to try to internally rotate, we're going to try to externally rotate the hip, pressing into the ground. 10%, 20%, 30%, 40%. Push into the ground. 50%, 60, 70, all the way to 80, all the way to 90, all the way to 100% effort. Hold here. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2. Now rails contraction. Once you try to lift that foot off the ground by going deeper into internal hip rotation, you can cheat by leaning forward. Hold here. Squeeze this tissue here on the opposite side of the joint. Breathe. If you can, lean forward just to see what that feels like. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, and slowly bring it down. Good. Now from here, we'll get hip external rotation with the same side. Just transition, face this front leg now. Now this time we're going to press the leg into the ground for pals. Rails we're going to pull up. Okay. Breathe and hold. Inhale 4, exhale 8. Find a good stretch in hip external rotation here. Breathe. Now from here, we'll hold it for another 45 seconds. Inhale 4, exhale 8. Pals contraction, push the whole leg, hip, and knee into the ground. Pretend there's a scale underneath my shin here, and the scale represents pounds. We're trying to get 100% pounds or 100% effort, okay? Got about 20 more seconds here. Inhale 4, exhale 8. Okay, from here, in 10 seconds, we'll begin our pals effort by pressing the whole leg into the ground. Here we go. So pressing the foot, shin, knee, hip, 10%, or 0%, 5%, 5 to 10%, 10 to 15%, 15 to 20, 20 to 25, 25 to 30, 30 all the way to 40, 40 to 50. Let's go to your safest and greatest effort. Push it into the ground. Hold it. You do it a little extra longer this time. Keep going. Press everything into the ground as much as you can. Give it all you got. Everything you got. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2. And now pull off the ground. Hold it. You can try to hold it for 20 seconds. Breathe. Try to get it off the ground. Pull it up. Pull it up. Try to get that foot up, 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 up. Knee and hip up. Chest high. Everything up. And slowly bring it down. All right. So after that, I would recommend going through some ankle cars, 2, 3 each way, some knee cars, and then some sideline hip cars. And it's definitely going to feel a lot different than it did 30 minutes ago. All right, so that's your 30-minute lower body, unilateral, one-sided mobility training instruction. Okay, now if you want, time is yours to repeat, stop, and do your other side. Or if you want to do your other side later, that's fine. But put in the work, fix that hip, fix that knee, fix that ankle. Thanks a lot, everybody. Appreciate it.